All right, guys, welcome back to this 2,000 point battle report. But before we get into the list, I'd like to ask everybody to hit the like, subscribe, notification button. It really does help the channel grow, and I'd like to thank everybody who's done so already. Also teamed up with Michael Game Store Recess Games. Click the link below. Go into their e-cart. Buy anything in the store. It does not have to be 40K related. They'll ship it right to the house. Hit the promo code Monster, all caps Monster. You get 10% off your purchase. Now that all the Dark Angel stuff is coming out, you can go into their store, get a lot of it. They have tons of stock. They pull it right off the shelf, so it's not a warehouse. It's not a pre-order. They physically have it, and like I said, they'll go right to your house. If you don't have a local game store, please use mine. With all that being said, let's get into it. So back to the Death Guard. Again, not a Death Guard channel. I'm just kidding. I'm turning into a Death Guard channel, as you guys all know, and I say it every time, but I'm not trying to. So I'm going to go a little old school with this one, with the little new school mix, right? The data slate does not affect us besides bringing more than one putrefier. I am not. So I only have the one putrefier, and targeting with the grenade strat twice, going to another unit is pretty much the data slate change. Well, it doesn't really affect the way I play the game, so because I do that anyway. So that's the one change that Death Guard did have. Well, that and some points increases. So let's go over the list. So we're going to bring Mortarion. Mortarion is going to be my warlord. We are going to play the... well, I'm not sure what play company I'm going to be yet. I think I'm going to do the... Got a lot of Terminators. I might do the... we'll do the minus... minus one of your save. I don't know. We'll think about it before I come back. But let's finish the list. Big change to me, I think, was reducing these drones down to 90 points. So I got 3 drones. We're going to go Flesh Mowers. We're going to go Blight Launchers. And we're going to go Plague Spewers. I'm going to also bring a 5-man unit of Blight Mower Terminators, one with the flail. They will be led by the Lord Variants. I also am going to bring a 6-man unit of Death Shroud Terminators. Again, the guy with the champion is going to, the guy with the chimes is going to be my champion. And again, we are going to lead them with the Terminator in Sorcerer Armor because I think he's really good. We'll also bring the party buffs like we saw. Now the Plague Marines did go up, so they're 90 points per 5. So that unit's going to cost me 180 points. Still going to bring the Foul Blightspawn and the Putrefier. They are going to be in the Rhino, and the Rhino is going to have a Plague Bolter, Havoc Launcher, and Hunter Killer. And we'll have 5 Great Plague Weapons, 4 Bubonic Weapons, and a Blight Lord. And a Blight Launcher, I will pull because they're not WYSIWYG. And I already discussed this with Tom. I will pull the gun first, then the Bubonic, then the Great Plague Weapons. Then we go down to a 5-man unit of Plague Marines, and they are just going to be equipped with, excuse me, they're going to be equipped with Plague Weapons, Bubonic and Plague Weapons as well. And I going with 2 Plague Burst Crawlers, which actually increased in points, which I guess they didn't like the whole battery between Mortarion and these guys. So we're going to go 2 of them. We have Heavy Stubbers, 2 entry cannons, and the mortars for the top. That is exactly 2,000 points right on the nose. I will let you know before, obviously, we start the game what I chose what play company I chose. But as of right now, 2,000 points. Let's go take a look at the Word Bearers. All right, guys. Before we get into this, my buddy Tom's here. All right, Tom, what do you got going on for us today?
So another exactly 2,000 point list like yours. Obviously, Word Bearers here. There's a lot of kind of proxy models or models that are playing as something else, but still all GW resin or plastic here.
Yeah, which is cool. I mean, it's the creativity that we like, you know.
So starting off with the Warlord, we've got Lorgar. He's going to be playing as Abaddon today. Same base size, hopefully generally the same height.
Right.
One thing to note about that is he does have a gun. Obviously, this guy really isn't modeled with a gun, but it'll come up. Running around with him will be a unit of Terminators. The Terminators are corn marked, which means that whenever I Dark Pact them in melee, they get lethal hits, and they will get lethal hits on 5 if I choose lethal hits. Obviously, in that unit, since Abaddon's there, they're all going to have every mark, because he hands out all the marks to his unit. That'll come up later with some transport stuff. Moving on, right here in the front, I've got a Chaos Lord with a Demon Hammer, along with 5 Chosen. These Chosen are, again, kind of a little proxy. They do not have an invuln save. The shield is just kind of a fun little piece there. Moving on to the Master of Possessions. That is going to be a Slanesh marked Master of Possessions, along with a 10-man unit of Possessed. That is the Erebus model. He's going to have the Intoxicating Elixir Relic. I should mention about the Chosen real quickly. They are going to be Karn marked as well.
Gotcha. The most hated man in 40k, Erebus.
Sometimes it's nice to play the villain. We'll see. We'll see. Moving on to the rest of the infantry here.
You thought about those?
Yep, those are the Slanesh marked Possessed. Just generally kind of speedy, and they'll fight you in melee. Moving over to the right side there with the Cultist mob in the front. Those guys are just Chaos Undivided. They've got the I think it's a brutal close assault weapon. It's like a melee weapon, gotcha, as well as a pistol, and then there's a guy in the back with a flamer, but they're probably just going to hang out on a back objective anyway.
Get mortared. That's what they're doing.
Khorne Berserker's back there. It's a little bit of an unusual choice for Chaos right now, but yesterday a big balance update just dropped, so threw this list into a little bit of turmoil. Had to make some weird choices, so we'll see how it pans out today. Right. Behind them is a Hellbrute. He's going to be rocking a las cannon, and then on the close combat arm, he will have a flamethrower. He's going to be Nurgle marked. Moving over to the right there, we got a Slanesh marked Mauler Fiend with the Tendrils. And then all the way over on the left side here, got 3 holes. On the far left, we've got a Nurgle marked Predator Annihilator, which is a bunch of las cannons, basically. Mm-hmm. On the right there is a Khorne marked Rhino. That'll be where the Chosen and the Khorne Berserkers jump in. And then in the back, a Nurgle marked Land Raider, which is going to be Abaddon and the boys.
So, Tom, let me ask you this question. What changed yesterday in the Dataslate for you?
Yes, obviously Chaos was one of the armies that took a big hit from the data. So the biggest thing here, I think, at least for me, would be the changes to the rules on transports. Obviously, I'm running 2 transports. The GW made a change where now, if you're in a transport, you have to match the mark of your unit that's in the transport with the transport outside. Mm-hmm. Abaddon and his unit doesn't care about that because they're Nurgle, but I did have to make some adjustments to make that Khorne Rhino instead of Nurgle. Nurgle's better just because it has the stratagem. That's another change. The Nurgle stratagem did change. It used to be you can't shoot it outside of 12. Now it's 18. So if you can get close to me, I'm in a little bit of trouble. Mm-hmm. And then just points, really. What
went up? What went down?
Chosen and Chaos Lord went up. That's really the only thing in the list.
For you?
For me, yeah. That's here right now. That changed. They both went up 20 points, which is a pretty hefty jump.
Yeah, it is 40 points. That whole unit's 40 points. More.
Plus 40 points, yep.
Yeah, 40 points more. What's the cost?
130 on the Chosen and 95, I believe, on the Chaos Lord now.
With the point increase.
Yes, yeah. It went from 110 and 75. And to be honest, I was maybe considering running another unit, which kind of morphed into Khorne Berserkers because of the points changes.
Gotcha.
Beyond that, there's really no changes. Demons, they changed the ally rules, but obviously no demons here, so that's not a huge change for me right now. Yeah.
All right. Excellent. So we'll be back with the mission and the deployment. All right, guys, we are back after the deployment. So here's what we got. We're playing Sweeping Engagement, which is the diagonal deployment zone. We're also going to play Purge the Foe, which is, we don't play very often, but it's 4 points if you're holding 1 or more objective. It's 4 points if you're holding more objectives than your opponent, I believe. And then it is 4 points if you kill. I believe that's what that was. Yep. And then 4 points if you kill more than your opponent. So it's old, literally, if you played in 8th edition. It's literally old 8th edition, hold more, kill more. And then Minefields was just if you advance and you roll 6, you take a mortal wound. So that's what we got going on there. As far as the deployments go, let's talk about the map real quick. So here is the map. So if you guys notice, I have been playing this all month, and this might go up to February 1st if it's not up already. So we have first floor line of sight blocking on everything. Obviously, second floor is open. The crates we are going to treat as crates. You cannot go through them. You can go over them, but we are going to treat them as unstable ground, so you cannot land on top of them. So you have to go around them. This one back here and the one back there in the corner are going to be line of sight blocking. However, they're not going to be infinity going up, so he can actually shoot my drone. He can see over top of that if he wanted to. The billboards on the channel are just something I do for members, and we did the Dr. is in this particular month because the plague surgeon seems to be becoming a celebrity on the channel. And then the one that's always by the dice board, the dice box, is for members. So what I'll do is every month I will choose a member out of the member pool, and I will make a billboard, customize a billboard for them the way they want, and then I will send that member the billboard afterwards. Kind of my thanks of just becoming, just being a member and help support the channel. Prometheus Williams was this month. He was on my bat reps for 40k and for Marvel Crisis Protocols. Prometheus is not a member. However, he is a big channel contributor. He's positive to the community, and I just wanted to show that we're trying to build here, and I just wanted to show that I appreciate him watching, viewing, and commenting, and just his overall positive support for the channel. So Prometheus, thank you very much, and props to Mrs. and Mr. and Mrs. Williams for naming you Prometheus. That's not actually that's his actual name, and I say it every time. I think the dude actually looks like this. No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea. So Prometheus is the Greek god of fire, so that's where that picture is from. That's where we're at. So as far as the deployment goes, we're both going to play tactical, I believe, right? So just decided to line some stuff on the line, kept Mortarian back. Both plague bridge crawlers are within 6 inches of Morty. My drones are just kind of up to go forward, depending on what cards I draw, obviously. We have the Tallyman and the Tallyman and the unit of Plague Marines back here covering this objective. And then we have the Plague, these guys. Basically, I put these guys up front so when I do move, the Lord Virulence can see things wherever, so he can spot if I can. The Deep Strike I have in my Death Straw Terminators and Deep Strike along with the Sorcerer. And then inside the Plague Party Bus is going to be the 10-man unit of Plague Marines plus the Putrefier plus the Foul Blight Spawn. Tom, what did you do on your side, sir?
So we've got a pretty cagey deployment here. I know those big guns, especially on the Plague Burst crawlers, are a little scary. So obviously right here in the middle, we've got this Land Raider that's got Abaddon and the Terminators in it. I have already pre-measured.
Not Abaddon, man. It's Lorgar.
Yeah, Lorgar. That's right. That's right. So did pre-measure, should be at a charge distance there, and for the Nurgle stratagem, if it comes up, again, this is marked Nurgle, so that's the can't be shot stratagem, which is pretty nice. Mm-hmm. The other transport here, this Rhino, that's all the Khorne stuff, so the Chosen, the Chaos Lord, and the Khorne Berserkers. Next to him is the Slanesh Mauler Fiend. I wish he wasn't so spiky. He's kind of sticking out there, but we'll see what happens. Possessed up in the front. They're going to maybe try to be a nice front line for me here. Predator, Annihilator, and Hellbrute back here. And then hiding down in this building, which hopefully...
We can see.
Okay, cool. Is just the cultist mob there.
All right. Do you want first turn or second turn, sir?
Oh, geez. I think I want second turn. I want you to move up. We'll see.
And you will have first turn. It may be a cagey first turn. This might be, you might be done. All right, we'll go back to the mountain. No, I'm just kidding. We'll be back after Tom's movement phase. All right, guys, we are back after Tom's movement phase. Tom, cards. What cards did you get?
I pulled Secure No Man's Land, which is, I think, should be good to go at this point. And then I pulled Assassination as well, which is a little bit of a tall order here. We'll see how it goes.
Well, I mean, unless you baited Mortarian to go out there. Okay, command phase stuff. Any command phase stuff?
No command phase stuff right now. The only choice would be Abaddon, but he's in the Land Raider, so nothing to resolve there.
All right, shooting.
Yep, which I think is generally going to be focused back here. I think I will start with the Hellbrute.
Okay.
The Hellbrute does give a 6-inch aura of whenever something within that 6 inches uses the Dark Pact rule, I get both of the options, so lethal and sustained instead of just lethal or sustained. Starting with the Hellbrute, he is Nurgle marked, so I'm going to declare that I'm going to Dark Pact for sustained.
Okay.
Obviously, he resolves his own ability.
So, do you roll the Dark Pact now?
It will be after he shoots.
After he shoots, sorry. Where are you shooting at?
I'm going to send the last cannon into Mortarion. I'm going to send... I don't think anything else is in range. Yep, because he's just got a flamer. So it's only the twin las cannon.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 1 for Cloud of Flies, make him -1 to hit.
-1, yep. So he's going from 3s to 4s with the -1.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s, exploding on 5s here. Nope.
All right.
Would have gotten it without the -1.
Good thing for Cloud of Flies.
Yeah.
All right, so explain Dark Pact. What's the Dark Pact?
So Dark Pact, basically whenever a Chaos unit, before it shoots or fights, you can declare it'll make a Dark Pact. You can choose either lethal or sustained hits as kind of your Dark Pact choice. Each is associated with a specific Chaos God. Nurgle is the one for sustained hits and shooting.
Okay. So when you make a Dark Pact test, if you fail it, what happens?
Yes, you'll take mortal wounds. So basically, after you resolve those shooting or fighting that you Dark Pacted on, you roll a leadership test. If you fail the test, you take D3 mortal wounds.
Gotcha.
So this is the Hellbrute's leadership test here, which is a failure, I believe, on a 4. Yes. It doesn't battle shock them. They just take the damage, which will be D3, which will be 1.
All right.
So that Hellbrute will be down to 7 wounds remaining. So I'll mark that now. Moving on, we'll go to this Predator Annihilator, which is kind of just a las cannon platform.
Okay.
Second verse, same as the first. Everything's going into Mortarion. There are kind of... The weird thing about this, guys, there are 2 kind of separate las cannon profiles. There's the sponsons, and then the one on the turret is different. Okay. So I do have to roll them separately here.
Yeah, no problem. Which are you rolling first?
I'm going to start with the sponson las cannons, which is 2 shots. I'm going to Dark Pact this one as well. It's also Nurgle, so it'll have kind of all the same abilities for sustained, but it'll get both. So Cloud of Flies is still in effect, so these are on 4s.
Both hit
and that is lethal and sustained.
Nice.
So I will get one, and that one will just sit up here. Strength of 12.
Toughness 12.
12s on 4s to wound. These are not twin linked, but the other one is. So 2 at -3.
All right, 4 ups. Saved 1 damage.
D6 plus 1.
All right.
Which will be a big 6.
All right. 5 ups. Failed them all. Took them all. So Mortarion is down to, let's see, he had 16. He's down to 9.
10?
10, yeah.
Yeah.
Cheated myself, man. Cheated myself.
Yeah, might as well take the extra wound. If you... Then the twin las cannon. So this is the turret one. It's just 1 shot here. These will also be on 4s. That is also a lethal sustained.
All right.
So
what you needed.
Strength 12, so wounding on 4s.
Nice, 2 of them.
Yeah, 2
4 ups. Man, takes them both. Look at this.
These are also
could be off the board.
Also D6 plus 1 apiece. So that's 6 and 4, so 10 total. That's what I need.
10 total. Oh, this could be devastating. Oops. 5s. All right, so we're saving. He's going to take 5 more, so he's going down to 5.
All right. But wait, there's more las cannons. We'll move to the Land Raider here. Right. Same thing. Oh, sorry. Let me roll the Dark Pact test for the... he fails too. I'm doing a lot of damage to you, but taking a lot of my own. So let me take 3 there.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what. It doesn't like. I would take doing the 11 wounds to Mortarion.
Yeah, for sure. So he took 3. He has 11 wounds.
4 mortal wounds to your vehicles.
Yeah. Vehicles that will hopefully sit in the back all game. So moving to the Land Raider. So I'll start with the las cannons out of the Land Raider. It has 2 Soul Shatter las cannons, so 4 shots. These are, again, hitting on 4s because of Cloud of Flies. So make 1, fail 1. Sorry, I should have specified I did want a Nurgle Pact.
That's fine.
So that will be lethal sustained. So we'll get another one. Strength of this is strength 12 as well, so on 4s. So make one failing, so you got two more.
All right, so I need 2 4-ups. Let's get 2 different dice here. Good?
Yeah, that's good so far.
Good.
Hey.
All right. All right, Morty.
Twin Heavy Bolter will be 3 shots on 4s.
In the Mortarian?
Yes, yep.
All right.
So these are lethal sustained. And yeah, it already had sustained hits, so we're good. Strength of 5, toughness 12, so 6s. This is twin linked, so I can reroll. Just a 3. AP 1, I think. So
AP 1,
cover.
So 2 up because of cover. Good.
Okay. We had the Havoc launcher. That's right.
This is Havoc's going into the
Plague Marines. Yep, and that's a squad of 7. So
it is a squad of 5 or 6.
6. Okay, so we are getting +1 on blast here. Yep. So we'll get 6. Hitting on 3s now because no cloud of flies. Did a lot for me. That's lethal sustained.
It was hitting on 2s?
3s.
Wait, even with cloud of flies?
Cloud of flies applies to... No. Strength of 5, toughness 5, so 4s. You got 4 of them at no AP.
All right, so 3 ups. Takes 1.
Just a wound.
All right, 1 is a wound.
Morty is on
4? 5.
Jeez.
Morty's on 5, and this guy's on 1.
We'll go to the Rhino next. It's just going to shoot its combi weapon at Morty. I'm not sure it will be super consequential.
Do you have a hunter killer on it?
I don't, no. Oh, you know what? But before that, I should roll the Dark Pact test for my Land Raider. And a 9 should be fine.
He's good.
Combi weapon into Morty. 1 attack. Nope. I think that should pretty much just about do it on shooting.
All right.
Again, a very cagey turn.
Dude, I don't know, man. He did a lot of damage to the Mortarian.
We'll see if it
paid off.
Yeah.
Charge or no?
I don't think I'm in range to charge anything.
Oh, plus you want to hold that objective.
Yes, yep, that too. So
all right, so you're going to score.
I will get
5 points.
No Man's Land for. Oh, I have to control 2. Ooh, jeez. Maybe I should have advanced.
Do you want to advance those guys?
Do you mind?
I don't care.
All right. I will advance them for 4.
That gets it.
And this is at the end of my turn, so I'll just pop 1 guy out there, basically.
All right, so.
So I will get 5 on No Man's Land.
Okay.
And nothing on Assassination, but I think I'm going to hold that.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. All right, so I'm going to get 1 extra CP. You're going to go up to 2 CP. And then I'm going to roll for the Tallyman. Need a 7, and I did not get it. And we will be back after my movement phase. All right, guys, we are back after my movement phase. So here's what the cards I drew were secure No Man's Land and behind enemy lines, which I cannot get turn 1. But I did secure the No Man's Land. I also spent 1 for Gifts of Decay on Mortarian. I was not on an objective, so I rolled. I just got a 1, so I brought back. He got 1. He got healed 1 mortal wound. I'm sorry, 1 wound higher, so he's now up to 6. Moved him out so I can maybe get a charge off here. We'll see what happens. I also moved out the party bus, the Rhino, and everything else is within 6 inches of Mortarian. I'm going to do the I'm going to do the reroll wounds to 1. Reroll wounds of 1. Plague Company with Mortarian. Also, guys, I am also doing the -1 to hit. I forgot to say that earlier in the first battle round. -1 to hit characteristic and -1 to wound characteristic. While they're, I'm sorry, -1 to wound. No, -1 to your ballistic skill and weapon skill characteristic. Plague Company. Easy for me to say there. So 18. I got 18 inches to the Rhino from this. I got 20 inches to the Rhino from the Land Raider from here. Both entropy cannons are in range unless he pops a strat of that or the Mauler Fiend, depending on where he's going with it. And just kind of pushed up a little bit. Moved my drone up here to secure No Man's Land, and then moved this up to secure No Man's Land as well. that's where we are. So I am going to just start with this guy and target the rhino.
Gotcha.
Unless you want to pop that strat.
Yep, so now is the time for me to think about that. These guys are shooting AP1, AP3 on the big guns?
AP3 on the big guns.
Yeah.
D6 plus 1.
Puts me on a 5
Yeah,
up.
basically lance cannons.
Yeah, I am going to spend the 1 CP here for... I'll look up the name of the stratagem. I think it's called like Dark
All right,
Duration.
so with that being said, now he's not targetable because I'm outside that range. So I'm going to now adjust to that guy there. And I'm going to shoot into his Mauler Fiend from this right here. And then I'm going to shoot into his... the mortars are going to go into the cultist because I don't need line of sight for that. And I'm going to put the heavy stubbers also into that guy as well. So I can see through here. I did it off camera, guys. I know it's hard to see here, but I can see him sticking out there. So, all right, so here we go. We'll do the cultist first. D6 plus 3 into there for a total of 4 plus blast.
There's 10 guys.
So I'm going to get, that was 1 plus 3, that's 4, and then there's 10, so I'm going to get 2 more. So hitting on 3s, hitting on 4s because I can't see them. I take that back. Mortarion will allow me to lower that modifier change. So I'm hitting on 3s again. This is lethal. These miss. And then strength 8, toughness
3.
3. So we have 4 at -1. You will get covered.
So I believe that should allow me to actually have a save here. Cultists are on a 6 up save normally. Yep. So with the cover, I'll be on 6s.
All right.
Make none, so you'll kill 4 cultists.
All right, and then they will take a battle shock test.
Sounds good. 4 cultists dead, battle shock test. 7 is going to be close. They are leadership 7, so they're good to go.
And are they sticky? They're sticky, correct?
They are sticky. Yep. Okay. So this objective here is
will be sticky. All right. So then we have the 2 entropy cannons going into the Mauler Fiend. That's lethal. That hits. Strength 10, toughness
10.
Actually, I think they're strength. All right. So T10, strength 10, 4 ups. Nope, just 1 at -3. That was the lethal.
Just
hit.
1. Yep. -3, so I'm on my 5 up invuln save. Nope.
D6 plus 1. 4, 7.
Ah, jeez. Okay.
That was brutal.
Yeah, that's a big roll. He has 12 wounds base. He took 7, so he's at 5 remaining.
All right, and heavy stubbers. Hits twice. And then going to be wounding on a 6. Nothing.
Nice.
All right, so we're going to go here. And we're going to put my Hunter Killer Missile there. And we're going to put the Plague Bolters there. And we're going to Havoc Launcher there too. Everything in the Mauler Fiend. Everything in the Mauler Fiend. Should be able to, because he's lined up to this, should be able to see that too. Just his horn's sticking out, dude.
Yeah, he's so spiky.
Which you did say in the beginning.
I know, it's always a problem.
Havoc Launcher first. For 4 shots, no blast. Hitting on 3s. So these all hit. And then strength 6, so 5s, nothing. Reroll this one for Morty. 1.
Hey.
No AP.
3 up. We're good.
All right. Hunter Killer. Hits. And wounds.
5 up, invuln. What's the damage on this?
D6.
Yeah. Well, not much I can do about it.
I can re-roll it.
I know. I'm not going to... No re-rolls.
For 6.
Geez. All right. Well, does he explode? Oh, jeez. It gets worse.
Oh, Tom, it's getting worse for the Mauler Fiend.
I think it should just be this rhino here.
Yeah,
Let me make sure on the number of wounds.
1?
I'd assume, yeah.
Well, let's mark it 1 for right now. If it's not,
if it comes up.
That is the first time in the history of me playing 40k that a hunter killer missile has done anything.
Well, I'm glad to be here for
Dude,
it.
honestly, God, I've never hit on a hunter killer missile. I'm not even making that up.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I really have stellar results with them most of the time
All
either.
right, so we're gonna put everything.
That was D3 wounds actually.
Oh, well, okay.
So 2 wounds. So
all right.
So this guy's at 8.
So I am within 18 inches of that. So I'm gonna put both entropy cannons into your thing. I'm gonna put the stubbers into the rhino, and then I'm gonna put the mortars into that squad of
Cultists.
You know what? Let's put the entropy cannons into that thing.
Okay. This does have stealth for the turn from the stratagem. Just a thing to think about.
With that within 18 or 12?
Within
that's
12.
-1.
Yeah.
-1.
Outside of 12.
No, I'm gonna put everything into that.
The rhino?
Yeah. We'll see if I can take that off the board before. So here's the entropy cannons. The mortars are still going to go into that.
Yep,
that
makes
cultist.
sense.
So the entropy cannons both hit, and that is lethal actually, and then that wounds. So we got 2
AP3. So we
minus
got
3.
6 ups. Ooh, this isn't good.
All right, and then 4. That would be 10, 11, 12.
Well, does it explode? No. All right.
We'll worry about emptying all
jumping guys out. Yeah.
So now the entropy cannons. I'm sorry, the mortars. Holy cow, dude! The dice are hot.
Yeah. Wow.
D3.
They are at 6 now, so
plus
it'll only
3.
be 1.
So I'm gonna get 9 plus 10
nice.
plus 1 more because they're at 5 wounds. Or they're at
6 guys.
6 guys. Hitting on 3s because of Mortarion. That is lethal. That is lethal. These all miss. And then 2s. So we have 5 at no minus because of the cover.
Once again on my 6-up save here. And we got 2. Wow.
Yeah,
so I'll lose 3. And I assume I have to make Battle Shock again. And they will be Battle Shocked.
All right.
So I lose 3 and they're shocked.
Which really doesn't matter because you're already holding the objective.
Yep. And they stickied it. So even if they die, it's kind of fine.
All right. So now what we're going to do is Mortarion. I'm going to go into those guys.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do the Rotwind first. How many guys are in that unit?
There is 11 with the character.
11? All right, so D3 plus 3 for 5 plus the 2 because it is blast. Hitting on 2s.
3 plus 3.
What's that? Yeah, it was D3.
Okay.
So I rolled 2.
Yeah, you're good. Sorry.
Okay. No, you're good, dude. No, double check it, man.
Yeah, I just. Yeah.
So hitting on 2s. This misses. And then wounding on 6s. No, I'm sorry. It's strength 7.
I want to say they're T5, but it'll be 3s either way.
3s and devastating.
Ooh.
Reroll this one. So 1 devastating and 4 regulars at -2.
4 at -2.
Yes, you will get cover.
So they are going to be on 4-ups then.
Yeah, good.
So with the dev
each.
wound, it should be 2 wounds total.
Yep, 1 damage each.
So 1 guy will be at 1.
And then the lantern hits. Does not wound, but you get to reroll this for himself. Does not wound.
Wow.
All right, come on, Morty. All right, so charges. We're just going to make this charge here.
Sure.
With Mortarion.
Let me check. I might have a stratagem to use. Well, okay. you can roll it.
Well, I'll roll it, and then if it is a strat, Oh, it's a 2.
Oh, geez.
I'm going to fail that.
Yeah. Do you have CP?
No, I don't have any CP.
Oh, no.
A 2 cannot get me into engagement range. So Morty will fail that. That's annoying as I'll get out.
That's really rough. Wow. I thought those guys were done for.
Yeah, let's try to make a... Let's try to make a long bomb charge with my Terminators. I'll just roll it.
Oh, sure. Out of the building.
Yeah, I'll just roll, see where I'm at. Look at that. 3 2s in a row. 2 2s in a row.
Oh, Wow.
Ah, man, I want my rhino to go in there. That's the problem. So I want my rhino to. I think you can probably just work my rhino to death.
They do have the ability to get dev wounds. They could probably chop that thing pretty good.
The issue is it doesn't give you free reign into Mortarion.
Yeah.
Let's charge the rhino in.
All right.
All right, that's better. All right, so we'll charge the rhino in. We're just Actually, we're just going to try to move block here and just put him right there.
Sure.
And then let's we'll just go right into it.
Yeah.
Unless you have the strat. Do you
no, it was a fight on death strat, but I don't think the rhino will make me worry that much about it.
Maybe I kill one.
Yeah,
maybe.
There's a guy in a wound, so
he gets 3 attacks. I don't have enough to tank shock, so not lethal. And 1 wound.
No AP, so on 3s. Hey, you do kill
a guy.
Do I get to consolidate and return here?
Yeah. Before you do that, I'm going to try to touch him like this because I get to consolidate.
Yep.
So I'm going to do that. Make you have to go around them, and then you get to try to get as many as you can in there. And we'll be back after we move all this. All right, guys, before we get into it, Tom popped all these guys out. Still a little short to jump onto that objective. We were able to, because of the building and because of my consolidation, he was able to get 5 possessed and then 1, and then Erebus, who I'm going to try to run over backwards. No, I'm just kidding. So go ahead, sir.
Awesome. So I'm going to start with the possessed here.
How many attacks do they get?
They get 4 apiece. There's 5 guys, so we're looking at 20 attacks here.
So you are now in contagion range.
Yes, so I will be -1.
Yep.
They are going to take a Dark Pact. They're going to choose Slanesh here, which is sustained hits 1.
Okay.
So on 5 ups, they're getting sustained.
All right.
And since they Dark Pacted, the Master of Possessions, Erebus, will grant the unit dev wounds.
Okay.
So on 4s here with the -1. And no mechanics for rerolls right now, but we do get some sustained. We got, and again, these are on 5s because they are Slanesh marked. I see 6.
Pretty good.
Which is a perfect Slanesh number. And they're Strength 5, Toughness 10 on the Rhinos. They need 6s here. Mm-hmm. However, they do have dev wounds from that Dark Pact. So just a lot of 6s.
So 2.
2. So that should be 2 apiece, 4 damage.
All right, he's down to, they have 10 wounds, he's down to 6.
And now Erebus is going to try to make some stuff happen here. He is 4 attacks. Again, he has that -1. So he is also hitting on 4s here. And he will have the same kind of all the keywords and stuff.
So 2.
Hitting on 4s. Yeah. Yep, just 2. Strength of 6, toughness 10, so on 5s. We get 1 AP of 1 here.
All right, so 4 up. Nope. Damage.
E3. That'll be the big one.
So add 5.
And that's
it.
That's that.
All right, so at the end of my turn,
I do have to roll a Dark Pact here. Let me do that real quick. These guys can re-roll it. They don't need to, though.
All right, so at the end of my turn, I will secure No Man's Land, and I will put back behind enemy lines for right now. Oh, should I do that? Yeah, I think I'll decide. Well, we'll be back after Tom's movement phase.
Problem.
All right, guys, here's what we did. We had a lot of activity, actually, in this particular off-camera thing. So, first, what cards did you draw, Tom?
So I kept Assassination from last turn. I think, obviously Mortarion's in a good spot for that. And then I drew Teleport Homer. I spent 1 CP, so I'm down to 0 right now, to recycle that into behind enemy lines, which is more doable. It'll be kind of hard. I think it mainly depends on this charge over here into the Flesh Mount, or Plague Drone. So we'll see how that goes later.
Real quick, did not lose anybody here when you popped out the Rhino. You did spend a strat.
I did spend a strat here on these Possessed. A 1 CP strat in the movement phase, which allows them to fall back and charge. So they did fall back out of melee with that Rhino, and obviously they're pretty spread out there, so they've got options.
All right, and then what else did you do?
Land Raider moved up. Lorgar or Abaddon and the Terminators.
Lorgar, man.
Lorgar only. All right. Lorgar popped out. he might be looking for kind of a mid-board duel with Mortarion here. I think that'd be pretty sweet.
Mortarion wants to smack around his little brother.
Back here, you know, the kind of shooting pieces have just moved up. I did make sure that, you know, this is all within 6 for the Hellbrute aura.
Okay.
That's just about it.
Moved up here, take this objective.
Yep, these guys moved up. The Chosen did advance. They do have advance and charge, so nothing to worry about there in terms of being able to charge later.
All right, man. Let's do it.
Sure.
I rapid ingress. Sorry, I rapid ingress here. We are on turn 2. Brought down here, 9 inches away from the cultist, and 9 inches away from here. So we'll see where we are with that going forward.
Cool. Well, let's take a look here.
Do some shooting.
Do some shooting. I think I'm gonna start with Abaddon and the gang here.
Okay. It's Logar.
Sorry.
Come on, dude.
I keep missing that over. I know. Actually, I might wait on him.
Okay.
We're gonna go back to the Hellbrute. We're gonna start kind of the same exact way we did last turn. Twin Las Cannon is gonna go into that Plague Burst Crawler. Okay. Yeah. And I am gonna Dark Pact for the sustained and lethal because he gives it to himself. So that'll be on 5s. So 1 shot. I'm not at -1 right now, I don't think.
Nope, you're not.
So I'm looking for 3s. Hey, nice. Strength 12, toughness.
Toughness is 12. Toughness 10.
T10. Okay, so 3s again. That'll be 1 at -3.
5 up. Good.
Ooh. Dark Pact for him. He fails again. Wow, this guy is not doing well. D3 wounds will be 2. So
yeah, he's done his own damage. I mean, I haven't done anything to this guy.
He's done what, like 4 wounds to himself so far. We'll move back to this Las Cannon Annihilator, the Predator Annihilator. Again, I do have to roll the attacks separately.
I'm going into her.
Same Plague Burst.
Okay.
I am going to Dark Pact him again, kind of the same way. So 3s again, and that is lethal sustained.
Okay.
Strength of 12, toughness 10, so on 3s. You got 3 of them, AP3.
5 ups. Or 3 5 ups, 6, 2.
So these will be D6 plus 1. Ooh, 12 total.
Oh, and he blows up.
Nice.
Oh,
well, I don't know.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
All right, guys. This is off the board. So that was productive shooting by that guy. Mm-hmm. And Terminators took 1. Morty took 1. Abaddon Squad took 1. Possessed took 3. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The Terminators took 2.
Yep. So I still have to roll the Dark Pact there. So let's see how that turns. Oh, my.
These 2 vehicles are doing well for me.
I know, they're really hurting
I mean, dude, I'm going to be honest. They're killing things.
That's true.
But they're also doing work for themselves.
So he is down to 7 there on the Predator Annihilator. That is these 2 because I could have declared everything into Abaddon or Mortarion there. We'll go to this guy. He is going to put everything into that other PVC.
All right. Good move. Good move.
He is also going to Dark Pact for the whole shebang.
So he is -1 to hit.
Because he's close enough.
Because he's in contagion range of the Rhino and Mortarion.
Gotcha. I want to put. I'm gonna do the Las Cannons there. Havoc will go into those same Plague Marines.
Okay.
Heavy Bolter is going into this Rhino, just right up front there.
Okay.
So I'll start with the Las
Cannons here. Okay.
Yeah. Las Cannons into the Plague Burst Crawler here at the -1, so these will be on 4s instead of 3s.
Yep.
And just have all the cool Dark Pact stuff. So that'll be lethal sustained.
Okay.
Strength of 12, toughness 10, so 3s.
2.
You got 2 -3.
5 ups. 1.
All right. D6 plus 1 will be 4.
Or he's down to 6.
We'll move
he took 4, he's down to 8.
Okay. We'll move to the Heavy Bolter next, which is the Rhino right in front there. Still at -1, so these will be on 4s. Those are both lethal sustained, which is pretty sweet.
Yep.
Strength 5, toughness 10.
Yep,
so 6s. On 6s, but it is twin linked, so I can at least try these again.
Hey, man.
Nope.
You hit 2, though,
Yep.
on the lethals.
AP1.
So, 4 ups. Same
Wow.
both.
Wow. And then last but not least, the Havoc launcher into the Marines in the back.
Yep.
D6 blast. Wow,
Ooh.
the big 7. I've got
Like it.
7. On 4s, get 2. They're lethal sustained.
Lethal sustain's been pretty good, man. Helpful.
That's what this list is all about. This Hellbrute, I think people sleep on that unit a little bit. It's pretty nasty. Havoc launcher, strength 5, toughness 5, so on 4s here.
So 2.
Yeah.
So 4 of them.
Yep. No AP.
No AP, so 3 ups. 6 one. Take 1.
Hey, I killed the wounded
kills
guy.
one guy.
Nice. That's that taken care of. I think it's just these Terminators, because these guys advanced, and then the Khorne Berserkers are probably on range. So we'll go to the Terminators.
All right.
They are going to... Oh, no, sorry. I gotta roll Dark Pact first for the Land Raider.
Go ahead.
Rolled an
He's
8,
good.
so he should be good. I think we just... No, I don't really want to crack that. I'm not sure to wrap the Rhino. That's kind of my thought here. In the combat, or fight phase. Because if I can kill those... that fight first unit is really scary. We'll shoot into Morty. I don't think it really is going to do a lot, but we'll see what happens.
I've got 5 wounds.
That's true. So they have a Reaper chain cannon and then 4 combi bolters. So the bolters first.
Yep.
And I guess I have Abaddon shooting as well, but Lord. They're also at -1, so these will be on 4s. If I Dark Pact them, I'll get rerolls. I'm going to Dark Pact them for lethals.
Okay.
And then we'll get them on 5s here.
All
so on 4s, rerolling. 4s, rerolling.
A lot of lethals.
Ooh.
We're pretty good.
And then just 6 lethal. Oh, sorry. Yeah, got a wound. That'll be on a 6. Nope, just the 5.
5 in the Morty.
Yep.
2 ups because 8 no AP.
Yep.
Takes 1.
Nice.
And then 5 up. Good.
Okay. Reaper autocannon will be 4 shots.
This is from Logar.
Yep, on 4s, rerolling. The -1. Yeah, okay. 4s rerolling. Rerolling. No sustained lethal, but still 3 hits. Strength 7, so on 5s. Got the 1 AP.
Good.
Nope. Alright.
Alright. Charges.
Abaddon, or Lorgar himself, does have that shooting attack, so I'll use that.
I thought that was Logar.
2's rerolling. Or 3s, sorry, with
you're
the...
Good, you're good. Alright.
These will be lethal. Strength of 5, so on 6s. Nope.
2.
2 AP1, 2 damage apiece.
2 AP1, so it's going to be 3 ups. How much damage each?
2 apiece, so just
2
2.
each?
Yeah.
Give them both. Alright.
Well, worth a try.
They're just shrugging them.
Yeah. So he's at 4?
He's at 5.
5.
He was at 6. You blinked
That's
off
right.
one.
That's right. Yeah. The
Or I
explosion.
blinked off one, actually, the explosion.
Cool. I think that's shooting.
Charges.
So we'll move to charges. The big stuff. We're going to start over here with these chosen. Like I said, they did advance, but they have advance and charge. They're going to try to make it into that plague drone.
Gotcha.
3 will not get
3
me
is not
there.
gonna get you there.
Do not have the CP to reroll it, so that's that. That's a shame. Let me see. I'm going to go to the Land Raider next. It is going to charge that Rhino.
Okay.
It doesn't need to go far.
Roll them all, and then we'll come back. So
All right.
that's a 5 on that.
Okay.
Just put that 5 next to that.
Yeah, I see.
And then, now where do you want to go?
These possessed are going to have to do a lot this turn. They're going to go into the Terminators behind the wall.
Okay.
They're going to go into that Plague Burst Crawler.
Okay.
No, sorry. They're not going into the Terminators. They're just going into the Plague Burst Crawler and this Rhino here.
All right.
9 should give me the ability to do that.
I'm going to spend 1 and overwatch them, just so you know.
The possessed
from these guys.
with the flamers. Yeah.
We'll do that We'll do that after this is all done.
Then I think last but not least, it'll be Abaddon. Lorgar. He and his squad are going into the Rhino and Mortarion.
Okay.
And an 8 should get me there.
All right. We'll be back after we move all this. All right, guys. So these are the dice. Anti-infantry 4, no AP. Not a bad roll. You can just roll these, Tom, if you want.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yep.
So no AP. So whatever you're
we're looking at a 3-up. Yep. 3-up saves. We are going to lose 1 and a wound.
All right. So it kills 1 and wounds 1. All right. We'll be back after all this moves. I was like, let's get the dice ready, but
yeah,
we don't know what's going to happen.
Hey, it's kind of dependent on how this one goes.
All right, guys. We're back after Tom's piling. So we pretty much tried to wrap this Rhino, which he did a great job doing, which is going to cause me, if the Rhino dies, to do a desperate breakout test. And we'll do that when and if this happens. So right now he's going to fight with the possessed. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys. This guy in the building is in engagement range, so he can do that. Piled out, still same coherency. This guy is out. The rest of these guys are going to go into the Plague Burst Crawler. So Rhino first. How many attacks you got going on?
5 guys, 4 attacks apiece, 20 attacks. I am going to Dark Pact these guys for sustained, which is Slanesh. Okay. So they are getting sustained on 5s.
Okay, and they're wounding it normally, hitting on what?
Hitting on 3s, going to 4s with your...
with the contagion?
Yep, and then strength of 5, so probably 6s to wound here.
Okay.
But they do have dead wounds from the Dark Pact. So 4s now. So I see a few, actually quite a few sustained. Cause I have
not a lot of 4s,
well.
but you have enough sustains.
Yeah, so that's 7 there. So we'll get those 7 back.
Yep.
That's 4. We're looking for 6s here.
Were any of those lethal?
No lethals, just sustained here.
All right.
6s. We got them. We got them big. Wow, 10 wounds.
10. All right, nice. Does he blow up?
All right.
I'm kind of hoping he does.
Might be.
He does not.
Ooh, close.
All right, so we will have to do this off camera. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So the rule is on an emergency disembark, if a vehicle blows up, transport blows up, and I can't put them within 3, and I can go within 6 inches, I had to go out from 6 inches, so I did that. But if you roll a 1, 2, or 3, it's a mortal wound. So I lost 4 guys on that, losing my blade launcher and 3 bubonic weapons. Was able to set out over here. So he does get to, he can consolidate into wherever he wants to go. But if he does consolidate into these guys, I do get to fight. Now he's going to do his other attacks into the Plague Burst Crawler.
Mm-hmm. So we'll start with the one possessed into that crawler. Still sustained on 5s here. So looking for 4s. We'll get 1 with sustained. Strength 5, toughness 10, so on 6s. Nope, nothing.
All right.
Then last but not least, Erebus. Again on 4s. We get 2. Strength of 6 now, so on 5s. Nothing.
All right.
Cool.
The important man. Although that was pretty big, dude.
Yeah. I'm going to choose not to consolidate because I don't want you to fight me.
Very good move. Very good move.
And I think we'll move on to Lorgar and the Terminators here.
Did you start with Lorgar?
Yeah, I think he's the big question here. So
Lorgar into his bigger brother.
Before I do that, though, I should do the Dark Pact on the Possessed. They do get to re-roll it because Master of Possession is there, and they're feeling good.
All right.
Lorgar into Marty. Sibling rivalry. I guess they don't really see each other a lot in the Horus Heresy.
They really don't.
They're pretty distant. He's normally on 2s going to 3s, but the Terminator squad does give him full rerolls here. Okay. So on 3s, and I am going to Dark Pact that squad for lethals on 5s.
All right, so let's do it.
3s, and with his full rerolls.
Pretty good.
Here, so we'll get my 3 lethals. 2s don't hit because you're -1. Strength of 14, toughness 12, so 3s again. Just so the 3 lethal at AP 4. It's enough to put you on your...
All right, 4 up. We're going to do this for dramatic effect. Good.
No.
Good.
No.
All right, Morty.
He's tanking it. All right. We'll move to the rest of the Terminators now.
So you'll be able to get all of them in.
Yes, yeah.
Based on your...
Before it would have been a little 50-50 with the Rhino, but now that he's gone. So I'll start with the Power Fists here. These are also hitting on 4s with the -1. They still have the lethals, and they do get the 4 rerolls here. Okay. So 4's rerolling. We get 1 lethal so far. Oh, nice.
4 lethals. All right.
That's pretty good for me. These are Strength 8, Toughness 12, so 5s here. Oh, nice. We got 6 total. AP2.
6 total. AP2 on my 4-ups. Again, drama. Oh, fails 1. Fails 2.
Oh, no.
All right, fails 3 of them.
2 wounds apiece on the Power Fist, so that's 6 total.
6 total. All right, so we need... He's got 5. I need... Is that all their attacks?
No, there's accursed weapons in there as well.
Okay, so I just need 5s. And
he lives on 1.
Leaves alive with 1 wound.
All right, let's see if the
Morty.
Accursed weapons can finish the job.
Come on, buddy.
Here. These are 3 guys with accursed weapons. These are also on 4s, lethal, all that good stuff. They still get their full rerolls. We'll set these lethals aside. That's what we're really after anyway.
The rerolls are totally benefiting you right now.
Absolutely, absolutely. You're T12, so I'm on 6s here.
So you 4 of them. 4. All right, here we go. Again, the drama.
Let me make sure these are AP1, I think. So you might be on 3s instead of 4s.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
AP1. Yep.
All right, so 3s.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. 2.
AP2?
Yeah. So 4s.
All right, 4s. Good. Oh. All right.
It's got the film open.
All right, so I got 2 of them?
2.
All right, come on, Morty. I need 5 5-ups. The drama. Ah! Nice. He dies with 1. Early demise. That does not blow up.
Exactly enough to get him.
Dude, was that not my math?
Yeah.
My math doesn't
we were talking off camera.
Yeah, I was like, he can do it. Should have saved it. Anyway, okay. At the end of your turn. Oh, wait, I get to fight back here.
Yes, yep.
So I believe it's 4 attacks from the... Just 1.
3 up, I think, because I assume there's no AP.
There's no AP. All right, so at the end of your turn, what did you score, sir?
I will get Assassinate for 5. I will get No Behind Enemy Lines.
Okay.
And I did kill 2 units, so I'll at least get 4 for the primary.
Killing a unit?
Yeah, and depending on if you kill 3 units, then I might get a little extra.
All right, we will be back after. I'm holding 2 for 8, and we'll be back after my movement phase. All right, guys, we are back after my movement phase. So try to set this up a little bit to see what we got going on. The cards I drew were Storm Hostile Objective and No Prisoners. No Prisoners coincides with what we're playing anyway. So I'm going to try to just focus fire onto these Terminators. So I moved these guys up so they can shoot Logar. These guys all came out. I didn't move them. I want to just charge these. Brought the drone over to make a charge. Kept him in combat. So I'm going to, when I get to this, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Moved up a little bit here just to kind of head towards that. Move this drone over this way. Brought this drone over so he can see Logar's unit as well. And they brought these guys over to possibly get a charge off that way. And then, so that's where we are. So I'm going to start with this unit of Terminators. And I'm going to start with the Terminator. What the heck are they called? Sorcerer. I mean, I guess he is a wizard. So,
in terms of shooting here, is there a lot of AP coming into that unit?
This unit here?
Yeah, Lord or
no. AP ones. There's a lot of AP ones and no AP.
Gotcha. I will go to ground, I think.
Okay, what does that do?
It'll just give them the benefit of cover, basically.
Gotcha. Yeah, from these guys.
Yeah.
This is tolerant. so it doesn't matter. This is tolerant. It's not going to matter. They'll get it from
That guy as well.
that guy. So, okay, that's where we are. So we are going to do that once per game ability. I'm going to shoot then Witchfire into these guys here, and that's going to be, and I'm going to supercharge it essentially, and it's going to be 2d6.
Wow.
I need something big, man. 6 shots. Should I re-roll that one?
How many CP do you have?
I have 2.
Huh?
I have 1, I mean.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I got a 5 on that first.
So 5 and a 1. Yeah.
I think I got to re-roll both of them.
I think so. Yeah.
So 6.
Statistically average.
Statistically average. Could roll worse. Nah, I won't. I'll keep it.
Sticking with the 6.
Sticking with the 6. Man, I really want to. I want to get greedy on that, but
it's hard when you're right in the middle.
Exactly.
It can go either way.
All right, so hitting on 3s. That is. I don't know if it's lethal. I have to double check that. Not lethal. So wounding on. So your T5 down to T4.
Yep.
So I'm going to be wounding on 2s because it's strength 8.
Jeez.
I'm going to. Oh man, I think what I'm going to do is re-roll this 1. All right,
Nice.
so I got 5 at -3.
So with the go to ground, it'll
5, and so I'm going to add 1 to -2. I'm sorry.
-2.
So it's going to be -1.
So -1 with the go to ground. So I'm looking for 3s here.
3s.
Oh, geez.
All right, so it's 3 damage each.
3 apiece. Yeah, I guess I'm not going to spend a CP here. I don't think so. You'll kill 3.
Kill 3
I think
Terminators.
that's kind of how that works.
All right, yeah. All right, so the rest of the guys are not in range to do anything. So what I'll do is I'll fire my Plague Burst Crawler, and we're going to do the mortars into the. We'll go into the Chosen, and then so that's going to be. I'm going to shoot on the combat, so it's going to be -1 to hit, and I'm also shooting indirect, but. Since I have the Lord Virulent there, I'm gonna negate one of those.
Yep.
So I'm still gonna be winning on 4 or hitting on 4s instead of the 3s.
Cool.
D6 plus 3 for 6, plus 1 for blast. Hitting on 4s now because I'm in combat. Big guns not retire. Get rid of that because I can see, and then +1 because of injure. No, they're not indirect. I can see them.
Sure.
That's
my bad. Still take the -1.
So now
for out of combat, or you canceled that with the.
I canceled that with so now it's 4s, guys.
Sounds good.
So here's what I'm gonna do. So guys, I just got 6 shots plus blast. So it's going to be I'm shooting out of combat for big guns not retire. I can see that unit. So I'm going to negate that -1 with the Lord Virulence. So I'm going to be winning on 3s. 3s. And these miss. And then strength 8, toughness on the
should be 3 now with the -1.
So we have 2s, right?
Yep, should be 2.
Yeah, because it's plus
strength. What's the strength?
8.
Okay, yeah, 2s.
So you do get cover on this though.
Yep. So
no, you don't because the Lord Variance does not give you cover.
So AP1.
AP1.
So these will be 4s here. Wow.
Nice. Dude, I swear I do play Death Guard. And then we're gonna have the entropy cannons. I don't know if I said it. Going into Logar, and then the stubbers are still going into that unit over there. So stubbers, these miss, both these hit, and both wound.
No AP, so these will be on 3s.
This is 1 AP.
Oh, I see. 4s then.
But you do get cover off of this. This you do get cover off.
Okay, so I will be on 3s.
You're good. Now going into Logar, hitting on 4s. Just 1. It's lethal.
Lethal. This is AP3.
Yeah, it's gonna be
so it's on my 5. Actually, 4 up with go to ground.
Yeah. What's he have? What doesn't matter. He had to roll 6. All right, so that was worth it. So we'll have this guy here go into there. 2 flamer shots. for 4. Come on now.
T4.
So 3s, 2, -1.
Go to ground, so 2 ups.
We're good. All right, we're gonna have his flamer shots for 4. Strength 7, so 3s. That's pretty good. So 3 at -2.
Down to -1, so 3 ups. Drop 2.
2 damage.
2 apiece or just 2 total?
2
Okay.
piece.
A piece?
2
Oh,
piece.
wow.
Yeah, he's got a good flamer.
Actually, I'm going to kill this guy.
And then we're going to, for 0 CP, do the grenade strat into them as well.
Sounds good.
And it's, I believe that's 6 dice, correct?
Yep.
I don't remember what the grenade. I think it's 6 dice.
Might be 8, be 50-50. Yeah.
All right, guys. So 6 shots or 6. So we're gonna do 3 mortal wounds.
Terminators are clear. Just
All
Abaddon
right.
now.
Now it's just Logar.
Lorgar.
All right, so we're gonna do everything here. All my Terminators and the Logar.
Makes sense.
So first the blade launcher hits and wounds -2.
3 up.
We're good. Just chinking them, and then the Lord Virulence for 4. It's a flamer. Hits all of them. -1. -2 actually. Let me double check that real quick. And it's torrent. So do you have an invul?
I do have an invul.
All right, roll. It takes 1. Ignores cover. It's 1 damage. All right, guys. If I missed some of the rerolls, I just missed. I haven't played Glory Variants in a long time. So all these bolters are going to go into Logar, hitting on 3s. These are plague bolters, so those are lethals. And strength 4, toughness more than 4, so 5s. Re-rolling. So we have 3 of them and no AP.
3, no AP, so we're looking for 2 ups here.
Good. All right. So I think, I don't know if my drone has, my drone can, I don't know, we'll have to look. See if my drone can see Logar. Yeah. Now I'm going to go into those guys in front of me.
Okay.
Doesn't even matter. I'm not going to keep wasting shots in them.
Chosen.
6 attacks going into the Chosen.
Yep.
Hitting on 3. Lethal. Misses. Strength 7, toughness 3, so 2s. -1, 2 damage. -1, 1 damage, I'm sorry.
-1, 1 damage. So these are on 4 ups.
They're 2 damage.
2 damage?
Yeah.
So you'll kill 2, basically.
Okay.
So these guys are 3 wounds apiece.
All right, so that's it for shooting. We're going to go to charges. So we're going to charge this unit here.
Yep.
They're in with an 8. We're going to charge this drone here. He's in with the 5.
Yep.
We're going to charge these guys into Abaddon. He's in with an 8. Or they're in with an 8, I should say. Or in the Logar. We're going to charge these guys into your cultist. 7, I think, should do it.
Should get you there. Yep.
Yeah. And then that is going to be it. I'll move all this and be back.
And
all right, guys, here's what we're going to do. Got everything piled in. Or not piled in. I got everything so far where I need them to be. I'll pile in afterwards. So we're going to start with these guys here. And so we have, I still have 5 heavy plague weapons, which are going to be 4 attacks each. We get the dice ready. All right, guys. So here's what we got. So I got 5 great plague weapons, which are going to be 3 attacks each. We are hitting on 4s. 5s and 6s are lethals because of the putrefier.
is this into the
This is into the possessed. Yeah.
I'm going to spend 1 CP for fight on death. It's on a 4 up.
So we got, these are all lethals. And these 3s miss. And then Strength 8, toughness.
It'll be 4 now with the minus 1.
So 2s. So we have
9.
you can roll these if you want, or you can pick out more.
9.
We got 9 of them.
Yep.
9 minus 2s.
Minus 2. So these will be 5 ups.
And 2 damage each.
Oh, jeez. There's a guy on 2 wounds, so that'll kill a guy, kill a guy, kill a guy, kill a guy. So I'll lose 4, including 1 with a wound.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, sorry. And a guy I'll take 2.
2, okay. So lose 4. Guy's taking 2. And then, not done yet.
3, 4. The guy's taking 2.
So now I got 1 bubonic weapon left.
Sounds good.
And that's 4 attacks hitting on 3s. 5s and 6s are lethal. So you got 2 at minus 2, 1 damage.
So
Or 2 at minus 1. Which is the minus this? Minus 2, 1 damage.
Minus 2. So these will also be 5 ups. Make 1 fail 1, you'll kill the guy in the wound.
All right. And then here are my 2 characters. Hitting on 3s. 5s and 6s are still lethal. And these miss. And then 5 to any 3s.
Mm.
So 5 more at, I believe there is no AP on these. 5 more at no AP.
Okay, so these will be 3 ups here. Oh, man. Are these 1 apiece?
Yep.
Jeez, lose a guy. Down to 1 guy and Erebus.
And that unit is done fighting, so do you want to fight back?
Yes, so I had lost 2 guys already, 3 guys already. So I lost 6 there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll get my fight on deaths here on 4 ups. So I'll get 3 of them.
Hey, man, it's pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't complain about 12 hits
I like
or 12 attacks.
Yeah, we'll give it a try here. So 4 attacks apiece, 12 attacks, like you said. I am going to Dark Pact them for sustained hits.
Okay, and then minus 1 to hit.
Yes, so these will be on 4s with sustained hits, on 5s. Ooh.
3 sustain, 4 sustain. That's pretty good.
Yep. Helps me kind of even out. Those are 4s, so those are good. So I'll just pull these 2. Strength of 5, because you're not reducing. Yeah, so 4s here. Well, these are all dev.
All right.
And then
damage.
2 apiece.
2 apiece.
Yep. And then you've got 4 saves at, I want to say minus 1 here.
4 saves minus 1. So 4 ups. Oop. So we're gonna, and there's a 2 each.
Yep. So total of 10.
Losing 5 guys.
Nice.
That's pretty good. So we'll take this, and that gives me 1 heavy plague weapon left. And now we'll consolidate these guys.
Mm-hmm.
They're 3 inches, which is going to be enough to.
Now, would that guy have to go towards the possessed there?
No, I have to go towards where I can finish. It doesn't have to be the closest anymore.
It doesn't? Okay.
No, it just got to be. I just have to finish within. I got to finish to.
You got to get closer. Yeah.
Yeah, and within a gauge range or not. So that gets me there. You don't have enough to interrupt, so I'll just start here. Go into those guys.
The unit does still have the fight on death, but we'll see how that goes.
Hey, it can. So this is 10 attacks. What do I have? 8, 10.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Lethal. These miss. And then strength 8, toughness 4 again. So 2s. This misses. So we have 5 at minus 1, 2 damage.
So these will go to 4 ups. You'll kill the last possessed, but Erebus will continue to live.
Erebus will stay alive.
He's an evil guy.
And I am not going to consolidate.
Okay.
And him, I'll leave him the way he is. And then that gives us to these guys here. So I have 6 attacks from the flail, hitting on 3s. Go ahead.
Do you mind if I do my fight on death?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
That'll be on a 4 up.
Good.
We got it. I'm going to put it into the Plague Burst.
Gotcha.
On 4s. And these are lethal sustain, or sorry, not lethal, but just sustained.
Right. They are lethal though. Oh no, are they sustained hit?
Sorry, yes, sustained, not
Okay.
lethal. Fives? No, sixes. No, strength 5. Yeah, sixes. 6 dev wounds.
Nice.
Yeah.
6 dev wounds, so he's down to 2.
Oh, Erebus might be able to pull that off.
And then yeah, so here's the flail hitting on 3. So these miss. That was a 4. And then strength 6, toughness.
Should be down to 5 now.
Threes.
One.
So 2 at minus 1, 2 damage. Minus 2, 2 damage.
Fails 1, so he'll take 2.
Makes 1, fails 1, takes 2 damage.
Down to 6.
And then we have 4 bale swords. Hitting on 3s.
Oh man, that's a lot of 2s and 1s.
That was not good. And again, strength 5, toughness 5.
Yep.
Down to 5. Or?
Yep, he starts at 6. Actually, let me make sure. No, 5 down to 4. Sorry about that. So 3s, not 2s.
And then, yeah, that was it.
We got 7.
7 of them and minus 2, 1 damage.
Minus 2, 1 damage. So these will be 4 ups here. He's gonna live
5.
on 1.
Wow. All right, and then the Lord of Virulence.
Gotta finish it here.
See if I can finish him off. Let's bring the card over here. All right, the Lord of Virulence will go into Logar, and he has 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. These are lethal. And it's strength 8, tough, so 3s again. And so we got 4 at minus 2, 2 damage.
Tough stuff. All right. It's just, I'll do this for suspense here.
Yeah, do it for
4s. No. Well, it's not very suspenseful.
It wasn't suspenseful.
If you fail the first one, but that is right. Lorgar cleaned up.
Logar is cleaned up.
Oops,
and so because I'm already on the point, I'm just going to pile in a little bit more to get more on the point. And that goes, let's do this over here.
If it's okay with you, I'm not going to make you roll it.
Well, no, it's fine by me. I'm going into those guys. If you want to pick them up.
Yeah, there's just three cultists back here.
I'll just consolidate them off camera. If you want to fight with this Erebus, see if you can destroy this Plague Burst Caller.
So he still has the Dark Pact from earlier. So he is looking to hit on 4s, I think, because I'm still at -1.
Mm-hmm.
So hitting on 4s, but he does have the sustained hits here.
Very good.
So he will get the sustained back. Nice.
100%.
Strength 6, toughness 10. So on 5s here, you get 1, which is all I need.
What's the damage?
I want to say it's AP2 and it's D3 damage.
All right, 5 up.
Yes. All right.
D3.
Big D3 roll here.
Get a 1, baby.
Oh no! Oh no!
All right, so he's down to 1.
That's rough. Well,
I don't know if I can't kill him, but I think it's only 3 attacks. Yeah, 3 attacks.
Yeah, it's pretty good though.
He doesn't get so just 1.
This one. No AP, so that'll be a 3 up.
Yeah. All right. I will pile this in off camera, but I did storm hostile objective because I'm probably going to take. Well, I took this one for sure.
Yeah.
I may take this. I don't know. We don't know what the vehicle is. We'll worry about that in a minute. And then no prisoners. I killed 1, 2, 3. So I did get no prisoners killed for Max. I also got killed more this turn than Max.
Yep.
And we'll be back after. And you're holding technically 1. So we'll be back after your turn, after Tom's movement phase. All right, guys, we are back after Tom's movement phase. Tom, what did you cards? Which cards did you draw first?
So I pulled Engage on All Fronts,
Okay.
which we'll see if we can pull that off.
Yep.
Should be decently.
We're just gonna try to get with this right here.
Yep.
Moved up. I'm sorry. I'm gonna jump in. Moved up, advanced, trying to get a charge off to get Engage on All Fronts. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yep. No, that's right though. That's an important charge there. Along with that, I got Bring It Down. I think I'm in a pretty good spot between the Bloat Drones and the Plague Burst Crawler there on 1. So we'll see if we can make that happen.
Movement.
We obviously shifted those guys up. The Khorne Berserkers moved up a little bit just to guarantee a charge there. Land Raider, Hellbrute, and Predator have kind of stayed in generally the same spot. The Hellbrute shifted a little to guarantee a charge into those Death Shroud.
And make sure she can get shots off on this if need be.
Yep, and Erebus is still just chilling in melee there. We'll see if he can poke.
Now, Erebus does have pistols too, so if he needs to shoot them.
That's true. Yep.
All right.
So I think we'll go to shooting here. We're going to start over here with the Khorne Berserkers. It's a little unusual. There are 2 plasma in that squad.
Oh, I owe you a... No, okay, I'm good. I was a hazardous test on my sorcerer.
Oh, I see.
Hey, real quick, guys, we did pile in here onto this Predator. Predator, right?
Yep.
And he fought back, then did 1 damage onto him, and that was it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the Berserkers are not going to overcharge the Plasma.
Okay.
So the Plasma, and I'm not going to Dark... Actually, they can't Dark Pact because they're whatever, kind of like a specific subfaction. So these are on 4s with the -1. Nope, nothing on the Plasma. So bolt pistols probably won't do a lot, but again on 4s, probably a 5.
All right.
T8?
T10.
Oh, yeah, so needed a 6. No dice. We are going to go with this guy next, the Hellbrute. He's going to put his 1 las cannon shot into the Plague Burst Crawler there.
Okay.
I am going to Dark Pact him for Nurgle, but again, he gives himself his own aura. So
real quick, guys, because big guns never tire, you're hitting on what?
Normally it would be 3s. With the -1 ballistic skill, it'll be 4s, and then the -1 for big guns, so I'll be on 5s.
Yeah, I was just going to explain that. So he's getting, real quick, even though Tom just did a great job explaining it, hits on 3s. He's in contagion range, so his ballistic skill goes up to 4. And then shooting into combat, big guns never tire. It's a -1 to hit, so it's up to 5s.
So looking for 5s here.
You're looking for 5s anyway, right?
Yeah, I mean, I want the lethal sustained. Didn't get it there, which is unfortunate. He can't put his flamer anywhere. So we will kind of inclined to go with the Land Raider next. The issue is there's still so much going on. Land Raider is going to put... It's got 2 separate double las cannons. It'll put 1 into that guy. The other one is going to go into the Flamer Plague Burst Crawler.
Into the drone?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, you're good.
And then the Heavy Bolter is going to go into this squad, the 3 Plague Marines.
Yep.
And the Havoc Launcher will go also into those 3 Plague Marines.
Okay.
So
what are you going to shoot first?
I'm going to start with the Plague Burst Crawler.
Okay.
And I'm going to Dark Pact him for Nurgle again. And I should roll the Dark Pact for the Hellbrute, which rolls a 5, so he takes more damage. He has dealt 2 wounds.
This guy, I have not touched. Dude, I have not touched this dude. Shot at him 1 time.
He has dealt 7 wounds.
Or down to 2 wounds. So again, hitting on 3s, -1 for contagion, -1 for big guns and retire 5s.
Ooh, on 5s. Maybe I will. I'm actually going to put both las cannons into the
this
Plague Burst. Yeah,
okay.
I'd really like it to die.
And he does have Dark Pact, so
5s are lethal exploding. Oh man,
nothing.
I have a CP, and I would really, really like that thing to die, but rolling for a 5-up is kind of a hard place to be.
That is really 33%.
I have important charges to make too, and
yeah, that's gonna, I think, gonna cost you more points.
Yeah. Well, what a shame. What a shame.
Do these guys have guns?
They do, but they advanced. So.
Okay. And they can advance and charge because of strat.
Just built in.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Does Erebus have a gun?
He does, and he might think about using that. I wanted to try to kill your Psyker, but
Right.
Bolt weapons into the guys right in front there.
We're not done with this guy.
Oops, sorry. These will be still on 5s. This is the heavy bolter first.
Does he normally hit on 4s?
3s.
Yeah, so it'd be 4s. You're going into the plague burst?
Oh, no, I see.
Yeah, you're going into these guys, right? It's only 4.
So that'll be lethal sustain, so we'll get this one back.
Yep.
Strength of 5, toughness 5, so
yep.
4s.
2.
So you got 2 at AP1.
2 at AP1. Not in cover. 1 takes 1.
2 damage.
2 damage?
Yep.
Kills the last plague marine.
We got the combi bolter going into the same spot.
All right, now you got to determine which guy you're going to shoot into.
Oh,
because
they split up.
Yeah, they're split up. Or I can pick. I think I can pick, right? Because you're shooting into the thing.
It would be where you declare the saves. Yeah.
So, go ahead.
So combi bolter on 4s. Nothing. Havoc launcher.
Same guys.
Shots will be 5, and no blast. 4s here.
Very good.
We got 2. These are lethal sustained, so we'll get those 2. Strength 5, toughness 5, so 4s again. You got 3, no AP.
3, no AP. I'll take it into the Pugifier. It doesn't matter because there's no cover. No AP, so it takes 1 damage. Yeah, just 1 damage.
Yep.
So he's down to 3, I believe. I'll double check that before we do anything else.
We'll go with this guy next.
Okay.
He's in a weird spot here. He's in a real weird spot.
I can go into the Terminators or you can go into this draw.
He probably... We need bring it down points is what we need. Terminators, I'm not going to get through this turn. So I'll go into this bloat drone here.
Okay, everything?
Yep.
All right.
I think yeah.
A lot of flies.
That's -1?
-1. So now he's going to be, when you hit him on 5s.
Okay.
Right, no, hits on 3s.
3s.
Hits on 4s.
3's going to 4s with your -1. Or your ballistics, yeah.
Yeah, 3's going to 4s, then 5s. Yep.
I am going to Dark Pact him for Nurgle and all that stuff. I'm going to do the Dark Pact for the Land Raider first.
Yep.
Land Raider is good. Now we'll do his shooting. So this is the Sponson las cannons into the bloat drone on 5s here. Nope. And the turret las cannon on 5s. Nope. Wow.
Gotta love playing Contagion.
Yeah, that is definitely
helpful.
Changed a lot of the math.
So I'm going to tell you this. I know that's part of, we'll talk, maybe I'll say this after the game. I know it's only 1 detachment in Death Guard, but I don't, that's really good. So we'll see what happens. The other 3 or 4 of them are going to be. But anyway, go ahead with your turn.
Cool. I think that does it for shooting, which is
charges.
Yeah. I'm going to start with this Hellbrute back here into these Death Shroud.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 1 here for Tank Shock.
Okay.
Ooh, actually, I'm going to roll this charge first if you don't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind at all.
All right, so I'll save the CP and the Tank Shock. So the Chosen into the Plague Marine.
This is going to go here up there, guys. CP is saved because he needs to make that.
6 will probably...
It looks like it. Looks like it from here.
Oh, yeah. We're good.
Yeah, for sure.
Good to go. All right.
Now we will Tank Shock.
Yes. Yep.
We'll move that afterwards, man.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Tank Shock here, so spend my 1 CP, charging into the Death Shroud with the Hellbrutes.
They're in. It's just a matter of how far you want to get them.
So 9 will get me there. Corn Berserkers into the bloat drone.
Go ahead, roll it. They're in.
7 should get me there. Let me look at other... We've got 2 characters there. But I don't think I want to go on with the Land Raider. So I think that does it. Yep.
All right, we'll be back after we move all this.
Really?
All right, guys. So real quick, we're going to Tank Shock here, which, Tom, explain that again to them.
So when it charges, I choose a melee weapon it's equipped with. I'll choose its fist, obviously. The fist is strength 12, so I roll 1d6 for each strength. And then if the strength is above the toughness, which it is, I get an additional 2. So I'm going to be rolling 14 dice for each 5 up here, that'll be a mortal wound to that squad.
Yep.
So hoping for 5.
I'm looking for a bunch of 1s and 2s.
Oh, that is.
So we got.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Looks like it kills.
We'll kill 3 because there's a guy. Or is that?
So you got
7 wounds.
Yeah, you have 1 guy dead, 2 guys dead, and 1 guy left on.
There's a guy who's taking a wound. So he's left on 1.
It'd be the 2. This guy dead, this guy dead, 1 guy left on 1.
Cool.
So I'll pull.
So Hellbrute next. He is on 2 wounds, which makes Dark Pacting a very dubious prospect. Let me think about that, because how he's been rolling so far this game, he will just kill himself.
Which is funny.
Yeah, it is kind of funny. But the Dark Pact is probably important here, because he does double up. So I am going to Dark Pact.
Okay.
He's on 6s here. It'll be either or. I guess I'll choose Khorne just for fun, but it doesn't really matter.
All right.
These are 3s going to 4s.
Yeah, because of that. Yep.
Oh, jeez. Well, no cool Dark Pact stuff, but I do hit 2, Strength 12, Toughness 5 or 6.
Toughness 6.
So 2s. You got 2 AP.
It doesn't matter. So is it more than AP?
It's got to be 2 at least. Yeah.
All right. So 4 up. All right. So damage.
3 apiece. Smash 2 guys. And then a very important Dark Pact test to roll.
And then 1 other guy in there is dead. So
you just want me to grab this guy. Please.
I think you failed him, dude.
It's close. Let's find out. What is the leadership on a Hellbrute these days?
I'm gonna pull the other guy in.
He is leadership 6. He stays up.
The other guy. I want my champion to be in there.
Oh, makes sense. Yeah.
All right.
Since there's no interrupts, I think we just keep moving
Keep
here.
rolling, yeah. Keep rolling.
So we'll go over to the Khorne Berserkers. They are not getting their +1 strength and attack because they are not in World Eaters. So they are just rolling 4 attacks apiece, and then 3 on the Eviscerator in the back.
Okay.
So 4 guys with blades means I'm rolling 16 on 4s with the -1.
Yep.
And no chance to
move over that way.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yep. No chance to Dark Pact. So 4s.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's
It looks like maybe average.
Yeah.
Once you pull everything out,
As
it
you
looks
start
way better
pulling
than it
dice,
was.
yeah. 6 looking to wound on. This will be T8.
He's T9.
T9. So this will be 5. 6s.
6. What's
No, strength 5. So 5s.
Yeah. 5s.
1 AP 1.
Good.
Jeez. Okay.
All right.
Chosen.
Yep.
The Chosen Lord or the Chaos Lord there will use his once per game.
It's gonna be over here,
He
yeah.
can kind of soup himself up, so he gets an extra attack and AP and damage and stuff. So we will start with that guy. He has a ability where once per battle round he can give a free strat. So I'm going to use the Chaos Undivided reroll wounds strat here.
Hold on a second. All right, guys. It is a battle tactic, so we're good to go.
So they will be re-rolling wounds over there. I am going to Dark Pact them for Khorne. So that's lethals here.
Okay.
So the Chaos Lord has 5 attacks base, but he's getting the +1 attack off his ability. So we are hitting on 3s going to 4s with your -1.
All right. Pretty good.
And we Khorne Dark Pacted, so we will get a lethal there. This is strength 9, so 3s, I think.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
3.
I don't have dev wounds or
AP?
anything. AP 2 going to 3, so AP 3.
2 going to AP3. So
Yep.
6s. Nope. 3 die.
3 apiece, yep. And then I still have 3 chosen remaining there. So,
Guys, this is where the Plague Surgeon could have brought guys back. I'm just kidding.
had me scared there for a second.
No, I can't. Yeah, I have nothing to go down over there.
So 3 chosen, 4 attacks apiece. 4 attacks apiece. Also hitting on 4s. Also sustained, or I'm sorry, lethal on 5s here. So 4s looking for 5s, certainly.
Pretty good.
Yeah. So these will all be lethal. And
Thomas can move out of the way.
oh, sorry,
Thank
I
you.
keep shifting over that way. Strength of 5 on the weapon, so 4. You got
Pretty
6
good.
total.
Dude, look at those 6s.
Yeah.
What's the AP?
AP2 here.
AP2. All right, so I got to roll them separately. What's the damage?
1 apiece.
All right, so this is still on the Plague Marine. What'd you say it was?
AP2.
AP2, so that's good.
Yep.
Damage, so that he's still out with 1.
Yep.
Dies.
Yep.
And then the last 3 are going to be on to the Tallyman. And he'll take 2.
How many does that leave him with?
Leaves him with 2.
Okay.
They're 4 wounds apiece.
And I guess, well, we can do consolidates later.
Yeah, exactly.
These guys fought, those guys fought, this guy fought. I think it's first ongoing here.
So since I'm just going to pick this here.
Okay.
See if I can do any damage, because I don't know if that Predator is going to do any damage to Terminator. So I'm going to try to get some wounds on that Erebus. 1. Wounds.
3 up.
Good. All right.
And I do apologize. I keep forgetting Dark Pact, but it's a lot to remember. So the Chosen back there do need the Dark Pact because they did. So they're good.
All right.
And I think that's all the ones I did. So I'll roll.
We've been on top of it so far. So
I'll go here, I guess, because he's the next.
Next one.
He will not Dark Pact. 4s. 5. Sorry, with the -1. 3s. Hey, we got 1. No AP.
Good.
Nice.
Right. We'll go with. I will swing my Tallyman.
Sure.
I mean, it doesn't matter because there's nothing else.
Wow.
Look at that. The Tallyman's like, I don't want to hit anybody. This one.
AP?
AP 0.
Okay, 3 up. We're good.
All right.
My last fight is Erebus into the Plague Burst.
See if he can kill it.
I'd really like it if he can pop this guy.
If it doesn't.
I'm at -1 there.
Yep.
Just a single -1.
Yep.
Okay, so 4s. I should Dark Pact for lethal here. Is what I'm gonna do. So he'll Dark Pact Corn, which is a little unusual, but
no, just 1.
Dang.
I mean, still enough
it's
to
all
kill
I
it,
need.
dude.
It's all I need. Strength 6, so these will be 5s.
Yeah, not it. All right, so he stays alive. So let's go over here.
Bring it down this turn. Wow.
Let's go over here, and we're gonna do. I do have 2 Terminators left over there that are gonna go into the Hubbard just to try to kill that guy. That's 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. First, let me do this. How many? I messed up. How many wounds did he do as far as? All right, guys. So real quick, so you guys understand what we were doing. In case you guys are yelling at me in the comments, we did roll on that. I rolled a 1 for the sorcerer, so that's why I took all the damage and not the -1 from the sorcerer. So now we're going to go into the Hellbrute, and we have. All right, guys. I did forget in this fight. I did forget to subtract 1 from the wound roll. We're not going to go back on it now. So hitting on 2s. These 3 are lethal. And strength 8. Toughness 8. Toughness 9. Now down to 8. So 4. So we have 5 of them at -2 damage.
So these will be 5s. I need to make them all. Nope. Does he explode? No. So
and then
that's that guy.
All right. Then the tournament sorcerer is going. I should have declared it so, but he was going to go into the Predator anyway.
Yeah.
Because he only had 2 left.
Yeah. No. All good.
So what we got is so Terminator Sorcerer. He has force sword, force weapon, which is going to be 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Not lethal.
Cool.
And then
10.
Strength is 6, so I need 5s. 2.
AP?
At AP 1.
So these will be 4 ups here. Nope.
D3. 4, 3.
All right. It's down to 4.
All right, so that's that unit there. We'll go with that drone. Lethal. Just 1. -1.
4 up. We're good.
All right. And we fought with the Tallyman. We fought with this already. Yeah, that's it. At the end of your turn.
Cool. Do a little consolidation here. And
Yeah, that's it. What do you score?
I will get engage. I will for 3, not 4.
Yep.
I will not get bring it down. I'm kind of surprised by that with the amount of anti-vehicle work I can do, but I'm going to hold on to that one because there might still be a chance I can grab it. But engage, I will get 3. I killed units?
Nothing.
No units.
Oh, you killed one unit.
And
2 units. You killed 2 units.
Cool. So I will get 4 there.
Yep.
And I'll hope that you can only kill 1 unit, but you probably have a pretty good chance of doing more.
All right, we'll be back after my movement phase. All right, guys, here's what we got. Pulled extend battle lines. Also pulled cleanse. So as far as the movement phase goes, move this drone back to cleanse here. The putrefier is cleansing there. This drone fell out of combat and cleansing there. I moved this drone over. I'm going to try to get a charge off here. It's an 8-inch charge. Moved the Plague Burst Crawler. Did pass Battle Shock. Moved them here just in case. I don't see the Tallyman surviving this, so I didn't want him to consolidate onto this and take that. Left Erebus out, but hopefully I can kill him with all this stuff going into him. And then just consolidate there to get everybody in their attacks. And Tom's spending a CP with the Land Raider to see if he can kill the Plague Burst Crawler.
Still looking for those bring it down points.
Which is a good move.
So I am going to Dark Pact here. My Hellbrute is no longer up, which is a little unfortunate. So I am looking for sustained only. So it'll be sustained on 5s, but I need 6s anyway.
6s, yeah.
So starting with the las cannon. Dang.
All right.
That was the important one. Heavy bolter.
I mean, I don't know. You get 2 heavy bolter shots in.
Havoc launcher. Hey.
Increasing your odds.
Yeah. 2, and those are sustained.
All right.
Strength 5, toughness 10 is where we run into issues. So these will be 6s. Nothing. And find a little combi bolter shot for fun. Great performance. But you have to do it though. Yeah, I mean, it's worth a try. You get one last cannon to it. It's done. That's all I need. Yep.
All right, so we're going to start there. I have 2 guys. One's my champion, shooting pistols. So we have 6 shots. Hitting it's strength 3, tough. So I think I need 6s.
Yep.
Just one.
Get the one. 3 up. No AP, right?
Right.
Okay, yeah, 3 up.
All right, so that's it for that. We're going to put the Foul Blight spawn into Erebus. Number of shots for 5. Strength 7. Toughness 3 now.
3 at this point, yeah.
So 2s. So we have 3 at, 4 at -2, 2 damage.
So we 5 ups, sorry, not 3 ups. He'll die. 2 damage apiece.
2 damage each, yeah.
He'll die. Let me check, make sure he doesn't have any sort of feelment pain.
Okay. While you're doing that, I will put...
he does not. Yep, so he's just dead.
All right, so I'm going to put this...
Oops, sorry about that.
No, you're good, you're good. I'm going to put this unit, I can only see... one guy is going to be out. Everybody else can see. I'm going to put it into these Corn Berserkers there. This unit here. So we'll do the Havoc, or the launcher, not the Havoc launcher, but the Blight launcher. Nothing. The Lord Virulence, 4 shots. Going to be on 3s. So just 1 at -1.
So 4s.
Yep. One damage.
And
then we have 3 bolters. They are not in contagion range, or I'm sorry, not in rapid fire range. 3s. 1 lethal, and then strength. So 3s again. So 3 at no minus.
No minus. So 3s. You'll kill the wounded guy.
All right, and then the Then the blight launcher. The blight launcher is from this drone going into him.
So before you do that, since you resolved all your shooting here, these guys will get to blood surge move. So they get a d6 move here. It'll be 4, which will allow them to jump into combat with this guy.
So now I need 4s.
Yep.
Because he's a vehicle. So we have, those are lethal. And then strength 7, so 2s. So 3 at -1. 2 damage.
So these will be 4s. Make 2, fail 1, so another berserker goes.
Kills 1. Alright, so I really couldn't have shot with him anyway because I was cleansing. Oh well.
Ooh, yeah.
Done deal.
But I guess I got into melee with you, which removes your ability to cleanse. Yeah. I think so.
The you gotta kill the unit. You gotta kill him. Well, although he's gonna fight, so yeah, you're right. Alright, charges. We'll go with these here. Let's do this first. Let's do the big one. I need an 8 from the drone. Here we go. And he gets a 12. Yeah. Pretty simply. All right, and then the Terminators into 9. All right, so I'll move all this. I'll be back. All right, guys. So we have 10 attacks from the drone, hitting on 3s.
Ooh. Do you mind, before we get too deep into this, if I look at a stratagem here?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I might be able to fight on death, which I feel like might be important.
I'm going to do it if you fight on death.
Yeah, it is a battle tactic, so they get 1 free per round. Okay. So I will use it back there. And they are corn, so they're getting +1 to the roll.
I had 2 lethals on that action. I picked them up.
Yeah.
So strength 8, toughness. I'm sorry, strength 7, toughness.
3 now.
3. Yep. So 2s. So we have 3, 5 at -1, 2 damage.
5 at -1, 2 damage. So these will be 4s here. It kills the 3 guys, and then the champ will live with 3 wounds, I think.
All right.
Or not the champ, the Chaos Lord.
Chaos Lord. All right, so you want to fight with that real quick?
Yep. So he's got his 5 attacks.
All right, where are you going into?
I think every...
So one of them has to go here.
Yeah, and I do have the fight on death. So let me roll the fight on deaths here.
That's what you got to do. Hold on. All right, guys, real quick, we just want to clarify something for the camera. Me and Tom already know how this is working, but just for the camera. This is on the fight on death. They don't get to move anywhere. So he's got 1 guy that's going to go here, or he can fight into here. It doesn't matter. But 1 guy here, or 3 guys into this guy here. So these guys will fight here for sure. He can choose whichever way he wants to go.
And I think I will go with the tallyman there with all 3, just because I'd really like that guy to be gone.
Gotcha.
So 3 guys, 4 attack. Or sorry, I have to actually roll to see if they fight on death.
Yeah.
Since they are corn, they're getting +1, so they're looking for 3s here. So I'll get 2, so it'll be 2 guys fighting into the tallyman.
Gotcha.
I'm going to dark pack the unit because they're pretty much almost dead anyway.
Why not?
I will take lethals there, and they're corn, so they're getting lethals on 5s.
Gotcha.
These are on 4s with your -1.
Yep.
Ooh.
Pretty good.
That's a lot of lethals.
Yeah, I know how death card players feel.
Yeah. Strength of 5, toughness 5.
Yep.
So 4s. No, just 4 at AP2.
What's the damage?
1 apiece.
All right, so for AP2, I need 5. 2 would keep him at 1 wound.
Jeez.
1 wound left. Look at the tally, man.
Well,
all right, so he's going to be at 1 wound. I'm going to put it over here so I don't have to worry about this. And then
just pull my guys here.
Yeah, you can pull your guys. And then we're going to go here. We're going to go with the Lord Verlin's first, going into the Land Raider, hitting on 3s. They all hit. Strength 8, toughness more, so 5s. So just 1 at AP2, 2 damage.
So 4 up. Take 2.
2. All right. The flail. Lethal. And then let's see, what's the it's
T12.
So 6. 1. So we got 2 at -2, 1 damage.
So
-1, 2 damage.
-1, 2 damage. Okay, so these are 3s. Oh, jeez. Well,
so it takes,
takes 4.
1 more damage. And then we have the Bale swords, which there should be 3 of them left. Oh, you haven't killed any of those, I get right?
Yep, that's still the full,
So
squad.
4 of those. Yeah. Lethals.
A lot of 1s and 2s.
Which is all I care about is the lethals, because I got a hit on this. Was a 6. I hit it.
Yeah.
These all miss. These miss. 6s again.
Oh wow.
So we have that many -2, 1 damage this one.
So these will be 4s. Oh wow.
Look at this guy.
Take another 5. Can't roll a save.
All right, so that is it for that. Now it is your fight, sir. So you can either fight there or there. Or there.
Tallyman hasn't gone. My guy's on 3 wounds. He might actually punch his way through my guy, so I might as well. That's got me worried back there. So I will go into the Tallyman. He no longer has his +1 attack thing, so he's on 5 attacks, hitting on 4s, and lethals on 5 still.
Gotcha. 2 lethals, that's pretty good.
And 4s. Strength of 8, toughness 5, so 3s. Hey.
So AP.
2.
AP 2, so I need 5s?
Yes. Yep.
Come on, Tallyman. Oh. Oh, he dies.
Nice. All right.
He dies.
Nice.
All
nice,
right.
nice. I will choose not to consolidate your flesh mower.
I mean, why not? No, I'm just kidding. So we're just going to go with, I'm going to go with the drone over there.
Mm-hmm.
Since I think I make sure something. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to go with the drone next. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 3s. So 1 at AP 1.
4 up.
1 damage.
Down to 1. Put it there.
You're up.
Oh, yep. 3 attacks, 4s, actually 5s with your -1. Nothing. And I did forget my Dark Pact back there, so let me roll that right quick. 6 is good with the Chaos Lord.
All right, so I will fight with the Terminators. We're going to go with their big attacks, obviously. First, hitting on 2s. And that's lethal. And wounding on 3s, no, 5s. Strength 8, 15, 10.
Or T9, but either way.
Yeah, so we have 4. That's pretty good. 4 at -2, 2 damage.
Yeah. 5 ups. I need to. Well, I need to roll like that, I guess, is what I was about to say.
All right, so let's.
So he takes 2.
I honestly didn't think I was, after that roll, I didn't think I was going to need my Terminator sorcery. But that's what you get for. That's what you get, right?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. That's pretty good. These are not lethal, which I wish they were. Strength is 6, so I need 5s again. So 2.
Oh, no.
2 at -1.
So 4s. You can fail one. Just roll a 1 here.
I know exactly. I need anything. I need a 3 and up. That's all I need.
Yes, he lives on 1.
I'm CP.
Oh, well, yeah. I understand why you have to do it.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Does he blow up?
Check on the explosion here. Nope.
No. All right. All right. So they're good where they are. You get to fight back with this, sir.
Yes. I think this guy gets 4 attacks.
Actually, you could choose to fight back there or there, wherever you want to go.
I don't think it really matters because he hasn't fought.
He fought already.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Land Raider?
Yep, Land Raider. 4 attacks on 4s. Wow.
Wow.
Strength 8, so on 3s.
Yep.
2, no AP. Yeah. Oh, wait.
Takes
Nice.
1 damage.
Poke 1 through, and then the Corn Berserkers.
I think I actually killed 1.
Oh, really? There's a guy on a wound?
Yeah.
Nice. Corn Berserkers over there. We are looking for...
This is going to come... This is this fight over here, guys.
Yep. We are looking for 4s here with your -1. No special Dark Pact or anything, so just 4s. Well, half and half.
Mm-hmm.
Strength of 5, so on 5s.
They are, yep.
Just a 1 AP.
1 AP, 4 up. Nope, takes
Nice.
it. Damage.
Just 1.
All right, he's
and
down.
And then the Eviscerator.
He is at... He's at, 9, not 8.
Gotcha. These will be on 4s. 2 Eviscerators. Nice. Strength 8, so this is still on 5s. Yep. Hey, you got the 1. AP 2.
Good.
Dang.
That actually should be 9 because he takes 1 wound. He's got 10 wounds.
I see.
All right. So at the end of your turn, or that was my turn.
Mm-hmm.
End of my turn, I did get cleanse for only 2. So that's going to be 4 points for cleanse. I did extend battle lines for 5. I did kill more than you because I got 1, 2, 3.
I did get 3 back there with the tally, man.
Oh, you did get 3. So it's let's see. That was it. So I think we tied on kill more, right?
Yep.
I killed the. Just so everybody knows, I killed Hellbrute,
tank,
killed the tank, and then killed this unit. And he killed
Tallyman, Plague Marines,
and
there was. What was the third one?
That was it. Oh no, I think you might have got this unit too of Plague Marines.
That's what it was
in the beginning. Yeah, so that was it. So that's 3. So we tied at that. So nothing else there. And yeah, we will be back after Tom's movement phase. All right, guys, we're back after Tom's movement phase. Tom, what card did you draw?
I drew, well, I kept bringing it down from last turn. Again, still trying to get that Plague Burst Crawler. And Storm Hostile Objective, which I think is going to also have to do with that Plague Burst Crawler. We'll see what happens.
All right.
In terms of movement, didn't have a ton to move. Khorne Berserkers are staying in. The one big thing here is the Landerator did fall back. I spent my 1 CP for the turn on Unnatural Swiftness, which allows it to fall back, shoot, and charge.
Okay. Really, you only have like 3 units on the board right now.
Chosen just scooted up a little bit on that back objective to try to, scrap for it. We'll see. All right,
so I'm going to spend 1 and see if I can kill it. My Plague Burst Brawler is going to be shooting into it as well. 6s, even though I am degraded. So let's first go with the mortars. For that would be 8. D3 plus 3. Or D6 plus 3, I mean. Hitting at, 6s.
Yep.
Ooh, 2, and those are lethal.
AP
1.
So these will be 4s here.
Oh, 2 damage.
He's down to 1.
Does he have 3 left?
Yep.
2 damage each.
Oh, 2 apiece.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Well, my whole plan for the turn is wrecked. That's all I got.
There's your dice there. All right, so
I guess it's just going to be Landerator shooting here. You've got that sticky back there, anyway.
Yep.
Dang. Well, I think I still want to kill that guy for bring it down point.
Yeah, this one here, right?
Thoughts. Yes.
You going here or you going to the draw?
I control this objective. I don't think Storm Hostile Objective is possible for me anymore. Unless I would have gone back this way, but that's all right.
Yeah, so bring it down.
Yeah, I'll go into the Plague Burst Crawler here with everything.
Okay.
I'm not gonna mess around.
Sounds good.
He's got 5 wounds remaining, so I could Dark Pact. And with how I've been shooting these past few turns, I think I will Dark Pact. So he's going to Dark Pact for Nurgle, which means sustained on 5s.
Alrighty.
Starting with the last cannons here, into the Plague Burst. Should I split these? He's on 2.
Remember, you're now hitting on. You're degraded.
-1, yeah.
You're degraded,
right?
5s.
Yes, I am.
So you're going to be on 3s and 5s.
Yeah, they're all going on the Plague Burst.
All right.
You need this thing to go.
Yeah, you need to kill it.
5s. All right, so we get a sustained.
All right.
Which is,
and lethal or no?
Just no lethals anymore.
Okay.
The Hellroot is gone. Strength 12, toughness 10, so 3s.
So
you got
2.
AP 3.
All right, 5 ups.
It's my best chance.
Dramatic roll. Ah!
Yes.
He dies. Does he blow up? No.
So that'll be bring it down points.
Guys, he didn't have to roll that. He's got D6 plus 1, so he's only got 2 damage.
Into. So he's done shooting, I guess.
All right.
You can't really shoot anything else.
These guys got pistols?
They do have pistols. That's a good point.
Shoot them up.
So I have one plasma left, not overcharging the plasma. I'll roll my dark pack test for the Land Raider first. I want to say 6 is good, but I want to be sure because he's pretty low. Yes, leadership 6. Is good. So we're good to go. Now the pistols into the bloat drone. Okay. First the plasma, not overcharging.
Gotcha.
Hitting on 4s. Strength 7, so on 5s. Hey, we got 1.
AP Does he normally hit on 4s?
3s to 4s.
Okay. Yep. AP1?
Yep.
4s. Nope. Damage.
Just 1.
1. Are you down to 8?
And then the 2 bolt pistols also on 4s. Make 1 fail 1. 6s. Nope. Nothing on the bolt pistols.
Okay.
I think I just fight you now.
Yeah, actually,
I want to charge. That is OC3 on the Plague Burst.
Yeah, on the
so I will.
Drone.
I am going to charge. The drone. I will charge the drone with the Land Raider because it can fall back and charge. For the,
you do have. You do own it.
Yeah.
In case I kill one, is what you're saying?
Yeah, and to kind of mess up your shooting, maybe.
Gotcha. He's in.
Get me there. So
all right. Tag him.
Scoot up, and time to fight. Land Raider first, obviously, because he'll get first ongoing. I will not Dark Pact here, so these are on 5s. No, 6s, I'm sorry, because -1 and the ballistic skill, or weapon skill.
Nothing?
Nope.
All right, so 3 into your Marines. Into your Marines, into your Berserkers. It's 2. And wounds 2.
2. AP?
-1.
These will be 4s. Wow.
Good. All right.
They'll fight you back.
All right.
So
chain glaives.
Yep. Still 2 guys with the blades, and then we've got the Eviscerator as well.
All right.
These will be on 4s with the -1. Wow.
That was not good.
Nope. These will be strength or T10.
T9.
Okay, so 5s here. Nope, nothing. Eviscerator, 4s. You got 1. Nope.
All right.
Wow, a lot of nothing.
That was not eventful. So what'd you score in this turn? Bring it down.
Whole lot of nothing. Yeah.
You think you bring it down? For 3 or for 4?
How many wounds does it have?
It had 12 wounds.
12, so I will get 3.
3? All right, and then you did kill 1. You were holding 1 for 4. That's going to give you 8 primary, and we will be back after my movement phase. All right, guys, we're back after my movement phase. So here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to call the game because right now it's 40 to 48, unless I made a mistake somewhere in the score, but I don't think I did because me and Tom both came up with the same numbers. But just in case, and I have right now I'm going to score 8 primary, which is going to put me at 56. I actually drew capture enemy outpost and overwhelming force, which I do have over there. And Tom's next cards were
battle lines,
extend battle lines, and deploy teleport homers. So there's really not a lot we can do that's that he's gonna do that's gonna score more points. And winning by 1 is just as good as winning by 40, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, pretty good game. Actually, it was actually a really good game. It was really bloody in the middle here. I'm glad I came out on top on that one, but it could have went any direction. I think the shooting into that was more important for me when I started shooting and picking up your Terminators.
Absolutely. I'd say on that middle fight, I definitely underestimated the shooting volume there, how much I was going to be taking back in return.
Yeah, and it really was. I mean, I was surprised myself. I didn't think. I honestly, and the other thing I'm really surprised about, real quick as I'm thinking about this, is those possessed. Do they hit pretty hard?
They do.
Two wounds or 2 damage a pop. That's pretty solid.
And the dev wounds can push stuff through, especially on something like Death Guard, where you've got better toughness.
Right, exactly.
Dev wounds can really.
How do you so far? 10th edition. You've been playing Chaos a little bit. I know you bounced a couple armies, different thing, but how have you been liking 10th so far?
I mean, I think 10th is great. I've really enjoyed the games I've played so far. Obviously, with the big changes recently, Chaos saw a little bit of a shakeup. So, still got to do a little tooling around with lists and stuff.
Right.
overall, I think it went pretty well, though.
Real quick, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Tom,
No,
but we don't play. You guys know this. You've heard me say it over and over and over again. We aren't playing competitively. We're not trying to bring the most meta list. We like to just play and just have fun, and we're going to bring stuff that we enjoy, not because it's super good, just because we like to play it. So when my guests come on, again, you guys all know this, but if you're new to the channel, my guests come on, I ask them just to bring fun stuff, and then we'll see how it plays. I mean, sometimes we win games, sometimes we lose games. Most important thing is we have fun with it, and that's all. That's really important. Now, me and Tom do play competitively, but here we do not. Like Tom could have tweaked this list a little bit more to make it a little bit more competitive, but I asked him not to soup demons in. There's certain.
There were definitely some choices. I would say the possessed surprised me today. I thought they were going to be kind of a. Obviously, I wanted to bring Erebus because he's fun.
Right, for
so
sure.
I thought the possessed would maybe do a lot less than they actually did. So that was a cool surprise.
They actually did well. They actually did really well.
Mm-hmm.
And the great move, and guys, and this is something if you guys have watched my channel, I like to point out really good. I call them pro gamer moves, but the way Tom shielded me off here, that was able to. I ended up taking it anyway because Logar and Terminators got killed, but it took me an extra turn to get my. If this wasn't there, it took me an extra turn to get my Plague Marines on that because of the ability to screen me out with his possess, which was actually a good move. It kept me back for a game, or at least for one round. Then they hit pretty hard, man. I thought it was pretty surprising. Like I said, I thought it was pretty surprising. Yeah.
I guess thank you so much for having me on the channel.
No problem, man. And I will tell you this, Tom, though. You did more work to your Predator and to your Halberd than I did.
I know.
I just came in and sweeped up.
I know. They were already almost dead. That was definitely something that swung the game, I think. If the Hellbrew would have stuck around here a little longer, that might have helped me.
For sure. Hey, man. Yeah. Tom, thanks for coming on, man.
Good game.
I appreciate it. And as always, guys, God bless and peace out.